Hi everyone. Good morning. Ooh, there's a commercial for waffles on my preview screen. Waffles. Haha. Good morning everyone. Hello. Hello, who's here today? I see some comments from the past. From Kenneth Van Santen, Jonas. Hello. Wonder Park and the Bad Guys. Juliet, is that your grandma's? Oh, hello. Hello, grandma. Marco Luciano. Joey Bonavita is here too. Evandro, hello. You're glad I'm here to start part 8? I'm glad I'm here to start part 8 as well. Who else? Antonio Luis Castillo, hello. Okay. So I've got a bit of a hard out today because I have a meeting that I need to get to. Um, I'm gonna be here in for 2 hours and then that's it. And that's it. Because I have to go after that. But I will spend as much time with you as everyone. Hello, Jason, the Welsh pony. Marmalade32, hello as well. You're watching by yourself today because your sister got in trouble. Oh no. Well, I hope it's not too much trouble. And I hope she is forgiven. But sometimes when you do something wrong, you have to see the consequences of it and you have to accept the consequences of it. Hello, Craig Broomhall. Well, really, you're George from the UK. Hello, George. Okay, let's see. I know you're George, but I always see Craig Broomhall. Okay. Let's load up Roblox Chuggington. Here we are. In the round. See, we're not even like, we're 2 minutes in, I'm already saying. Okay. Stephen Lines. Good morning. Hello, Stephen Lines. I noticed something while I was setting this up, and that's that we didn't put this in the other side. Okay, here we are. So there's that. That's centered? No, not at all. Not even remotely. Perfect. Okay, so that's dealt with. All right, that's the stream, everyone. We did it. No, I'm just kidding. I did fix the switches, by the way, which means that these can probably go away now. By just switching out the script for the old script. So as you can kind of see, here they are. There are the detectors, so the switches now open and close automatically when a train is approaching. So these switches are now good for us to use in the entire Roundhouse Park by the looks of it. Okay. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to open up the Chuggington fandom page, Roundhouse Park. Here we go. This picture from Clunky Wilson is still the best one. Hi, everyone. Wax World Rebooted. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I was working on my All Engines Go video. Well, you know what? I'm glad that you're working on your own projects. And you definitely, don't have to be here live. These can be watched later too. And there's a lot of people that watch them later, actually. I'm surprised. But yeah, I think that's really great. Okay, so why don't we start with well, really, this needs to turn into a double track, right? And the switch is a right-hand switch. So I'm going to take this, hit duplicate. I'm going to bring it there. And I need to spin you around 90 degrees, like that. Parfait. C'est parfait. And I'm then going to go to 0625 and find a way to line you up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on. Oh, I had it. 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 There is best I'm going to get, I think. Let's go back to one stud. And I feel like that's an appropriate distance to do this at. Now, what I do want to figure out is this needs to become this. So, back to 0625. Do 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 do. Feels lined up to me. Although, what do I know? So I'm actually going to then scale this back. That's not the right spot at all, but we'll figure it out. I see it's not even close. And then you're going to go to there. Here's what we're going to do, because I'm going to hit separate, and then I'm going to hit group. So now you'll be functional. How does that line up? Actually, perfectly. That's good. It's good news. So then this track here. Whoa! Ah! Sorry. This, this, and 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 this can be grouped. And I'm going to go to our friend, Archimedes. Go to 5 degrees. Swap sides. There we go. And I feel like it's going to be too much of a... Like, I do need one at 0 first. But that's going to be pretty bad if I do that, because it's just going to be wrong. So pretty much I have to make a new switch, hey? I guess so. I guess so. Okay. So what I'm going to do, although I'm going to make this switch because it's used quite often in this. And by that I mean it's used 2 other times, and then there's a crossover as well that'll probably need to utilize it. So I'm going to shift that away because we're going to disassemble it in a minute. I'm going to hit duplicate here. Bring this to where I want it. Goodbye, Archimedes. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems like an appropriate length. And we'll just scale these all back to where they need to be. Like so. Taking care of business. Okay, so now they should all be the same size. Let's go to Archimedes. Swap sides. And we're going to have to do this at a bit of a different angle. So if I do 2 degrees, that's too short. About 3 degrees. It's too long. Let's do 4 degrees. And 0. And then -4. Let's choose 0 again. -4. 0 again then. And -4. Hmm. Maybe the issue isn't... Actually, maybe we can do it at 5 degrees. It just has to be a smaller curve. Not -5? Nope. No. -5? It's like ever so close. It also looks kind of weird. So let's go back to there and just do 5. Then 1, 0. And then -5. So that feels better. But what really needs to happen is that this, I'm going to just extend everything by 1. Because I think that's just what I have to do. Archimedes is being a little annoying, but that's okay. I could do the old union trick, but not today. Now let's do -5. Actually, is that going to line up? No, so now these need to be shorter now. So we'll then reset them to where they need to be. You just kind of hope that this isn't actually too much for the trains. Render, render. What if I do one at 0? Let's say like 2. No, sorry, -2. And what do I have to hit to make them line up? -3? Let's try -3, then -2. How does that work? I'd say that's pretty good. Okay. And it's just at 0. Yes, it is. So then I'm going to hit ungroup, union. I'm just going to extend it to about there. And then I'm going to separate and then group. Okay, now let's delete all the evil bits. Not evil, but you know what I mean. All the unwanted bits. Go away, go away, go away. I will have to adjust. Go away. And as I've learned, there's one there too. Go away. Do something on this side. Whoa, Nilly. Duplicate. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bring it back to about there. Duplicate. Bring that to about there. We'll bring that down there. Duplicate. Wait, actually, no, that doesn't have to be duplicated. It's these that have to go away. And it's this one that has to be duplicated. Like so. We'll do the same thing here with this. There we go. And there we go. And all these ones can just go away. Like so. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take all that. We're going to hit group. And then I'm going to come into here and take this. Yeah, just that, that, and that. Wait, hold on. Before I do anything, let's correct this. So there's that. They still line up? Oh my goodness. Probably because I set it to 0. Now, the thing is that we have to take this apart. So, switch track. Switch track can go away, I guess, and we just need really the switch. So switch is this. And this we also need. And I'm just going to move. I also want this and this. I'm going to move them over to like here, right? Now open, I'm going to hit separate and deselect that and then delete. And then close, I'm going to hit separate and then deselect that, then hit delete. I'm going to copy this. I want to paste it into here. And then I'm going to come here and hit ungroup. And then ungroup again. So, oh dear. Oh dear. Then I'm going to come into here and I'm going to hit group. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Getting a little confused, but that's okay. So then I'm going to come here. I'm going to select all that. And this, I'm going to hit union. And I'm going to call it, what's your name? Close. And I'm going to select, well, this needs to be different. Let's just pull it back to like there. Yeah. And this can get pulled back to meet it. There we go. I'm going to take this, and then union, and name them open. Okay, so now in my model, where did they go? Why are they not part of this group? All right, then we'll just hit group there. So, I want to take this and this, and this and this, and hit group. I'm going to call that switch, okay? Then we're going to put the switch controller inside. We're going to call this switch track. We're going to call this parallel right-hand switch. Okay? Still with me? And really, this should be all that we need to make this happen. Open block. Can like go around here. And we'll raise you up. There we go. Then close block. We kind of go around the same place, I guess. Yeah. We'll bring it to the same height. And shift it over to here. Okay. New switch complete. See how easy that was? Let me check something. I have an email sitting that. When do you want this by? Let's see. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Okay. Thank you for making time out of your day to make this for us. Oh, thank you for actually being appreciative of that. A lot of people don't understand that this is actually a bit of a hassle to do this. So thank you for recognizing that. It's actually very sweet. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty good. Looks better than the other one even. Okay. So now these tracks, yes, do go across there. In which case then we need left-hand switch. Our friend, the left-hand switch. There, I guess. Go to local. And let's find a spot. Now this is a model. And hit duplicate. Bring it to like here. Because well, the other thing is, what degree are you at? You're at probably 45. You're not at 90. Okay, then you're at 90. Okay. So then I need to select all these parts. Like this. And hit group. And then I need to go to Archimedes. Go to 5 degrees. Flip. There we go. And then I need to hit, well, it's autosave. Then I need to hit render. And then what I need to do is I need to adjust these because oh dear. That's right, it's not perfect. It's not perfect science. Oh no. Oh no. I've messed it up. How do I correct this? I think I just need a new one. Yeah, I think I just need a new one, then I have to line it up. So like if I take one of these, right? I copy and paste. Now it's its own thing. Except it's nowhere near where I want it to be. That's terrific. So let's position it. Let's line it up with the track. First, let's line it up with the height. Excellent. That'll be smooth. Let's go to 025. Oh dear. Really? 0125. There we go. And like there. Almost. There. Yeah. We got it. We got there. Okay. And then I'm actually going to delete this. Because I kind of know where this needs to be. Now why is it centered there? What else do you have in you? That's interesting that it's over there. All right. Then we'll go back to 0125. And we're going to just put it. We're going to line it up with this one. And I really don't understand why it's over there. Now it's kind of got it. Okay. We're going to go to Archimedes. We're going to flip axis, and we're going to reach this, or we're going to do this until we reach 135. 135. There it is. Okay. Then, take all those, group them together. You're on one stud. Excellent. And around this is where you're going to line up. And, well, I think I can reuse this switch. Apparently I can't. Well, maybe I can. No, I can't because it's going to be at a different curve radius. All right. Then let's line these up. Go to 0125. And that should be lined up. So these ones are going to be complicated, I think. Because, I do think, because I start to think about, well, if you control them individually, then you can have one train go this way, but then this track is set here and it'll collide with that track. So I actually do think that one switch needs to control both directions. This is the brand new type of switch for Roblox Chuggington. And we'll have to do one on the other side too, I guess. This part, now that we're building the Roundhouse Park, it's just become switch heaven, hasn't it? It's just become switch heaven. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm just going to swoop it over there, just so that it's ready, and we don't have to do it again. So, let's do some work. First, that's unioned. That is bad, as we know. So I'm going to hit duplicate. I'm going to bring it back to where it needs to be. Oh wait, I should be doing this at one stud. Oops, one stud. Bring it back to where it should be. Bring this over to like there. I'm going to hit duplicate and fill it in. Okay, so now this can be separated and grouped. And this can be separated and grouped. Okay, so this track is now set. What we're going to do is we're going to make lots of copies of this. Duplicate it and bring it here. I actually don't think we have a track like this in Chuggington yet. The game Chuggington, not the show Chuggington. Am I right in thinking that way? Is there another track like this in Chuggington? And then we'll go here. Now we'll go here. We'll duplicate it again. We'll go here. Now we should clean up the inside a bit. Well, this. Let's start with this. So that should really just be there. I'm going to duplicate. Thing is, I can't see in there because of these. All right, then let's change plan. Get rid of these first. And there goes that. There goes that. There goes that. Do it on the other side too. There goes that, 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 and that. This will have to come back to like there. Same thing over here. This can go there. This can go there. Go back to there. And there. And that could probably get deleted. And that can probably get deleted. It can. All right, we're tidying it up bit by bit. So then this, well, let's come back to that. So I think I'm going to have to go off of one stud to do that. I want to do this first. And there we go. Okay. So that's one side kind of done. Let's get rid of these. Okay. And okay. Let's go to 0.25 and correct it. So that there and there. Duplicate. And there. Okay. In the depot we have one? Oh, we do, but not quite like this. I'm doing this in a new way. You are right. We do have one in the depot in the recycling yard. But not quite like this. Actually, I just messed that up. So then that's going to come to about there. That's sticking through too much. Let's go to 2.5. Go there, and then this one is not sticking through, so that's excellent. And do you think this is what the modelers in Shanghai had to experience? No, they probably had a better system than ROBLOX. But they probably had to, it probably must have been a lot to design all this. And that one can go away. That can be pulled back. This can be pulled back. All right, so we have one side not quite done because this is still here. That can go away, that can go away, that can go away, that can go away, and then that can go away. And this, that one stud, we'll pull it back to be like there. Okay, one side done. One side is done. Jesus, this is a confusing switch. And then let's go and do this one. Oh, let's pull it back to like there. Doesn't even need to be here. It doesn't even need to be here. So let's actually just pull it back to here. Same thing on this side. We'll give this one more in. If I pull this back to like there, that'll help. Will help a lot. Pull this in. That can probably be deleted. Yes, it can. And that can go away, and then that can go away. Thing is, then we have to do this again on the other side. Sorry, guys. I need to get rid of this. This one. There we go. Okay. And then that can probably go away. Yep. Well, that makes it easy. Okay. Any outstanding issues? Yes. This. Pull it into like there. Okay, we did it. Yay! We did it. We did it. It's Dora the Explorer, for those who don't know. That's old Dora, too. So, huh. The confusion continues now, because... So I need to hit So we need to bring this one back to be about here. We need to duplicate it, bring it to about here. Let's pull this back a bit. And then that can go there. I'll duplicate it. Go to like there. It's touching. Yep. And we'll duplicate it again. Oh no! Pull to like, actually that's right. And we'll go to there. Okay. And then we'll pull this back to there. Duplicate this to there. But I am a little worried about this one sticking out a little too much, so we'll pull it back one. And we'll just make sure that they touch like so. I'll duplicate it again. We'll pull it to here. Okay. So there are 3 of our pieces, and we just need one regular old open. So duplicate. What about there? And there. So it's going to be all these pieces that are the open. Okay, are we following so far? Now all I want to take from here, I want to ungroup it, and I just want the switch. The other part can go. I just want the switch. So I can take the switch controller, now what is this? Oh, these are 2 parts apparently. So let's group them nope. So let's group them together. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, so let's hit group. And now let's go paste into switch controller. Okay. So really that's all that I need. So I'm going to ungroup. And I'm going to take this. Wait, nope. Separate, please. And that can go away. And these can come over here. Okay, and I want to do this now because before I get too confused. So I'm going to take this, 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 and this with the up arrow and hit union. The name is going to be open. Okay, now let's find out what to do with the curves. Pull it back to there. What's that? Something else entirely. And let's find a way to rotate you so that you line up all right. That looks good. So there's that one done. Just when you thought we were done, we aren't. Well, actually, you know what I could do? I could just hit duplicate. Well, how have I never figured that out before? Jeez. Although I think I have, and I just remembered. I think that I have thought of it before. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. We did it on that side. Then we'll do the same thing over here. So we'll hit duplicate and we'll pull that to there. Pull that to there. Excellent. And then this. And this. Did I already do this one? No, but it matches up. So that's okay. Duplicate, pull that to there. Duplicate and pull that to there. Okay. So now we're going to take all of those and these, and these, and these, right? And this, and hit union. We're going to call it close. So I don't understand then why unioning does all that, but it will. Then I'm going to group them all together. Okay. And these I'm going to group. I'm going to call it switch. I'm going to put this switch controller into there as it autosaves. Close, open, switch. Then, my next trick, as I try and find out where the blocks went, there's one. Which one are you? You're open block. So you're going to go there. That's a good spot, actually. I'm just going to pull you way back, though, to, like, here. Then duplicate, and also put that there. So, but I'm going to call you open block 1, open block 2. Okay, and the two of you need to come to here and go into switch. Okay, I'm going to just ungroup like that. Okay, open block 1, open block 2. Where's the other one? There's the other one. This is going to be closed block, right? So you're going to sit around here, let's say. Pull you up to about there. And then pull you back to, like, the trigger is going to be like here. How does this work? Duplicate. Where did it go? It's there. And then I'm going to duplicate it and bring it over to this side. Okay. Just like that. So then this is going to be called close block 1. And it's going to be called close block 2. Okay, and the two of you are going to come into here. Close block 1, close block 2. Okay, and then we're going to go into switch controller of this one. We're going to go open block 1 and open block 2. And we're going to come here. Paste. We're going to make that 2. We're going to copy. We're going to paste, and we're going to make that 2. And then that should do it for that switch. That should do it. Okay, again, this is like the episode of switches. Who else is here? Dennis Lynch, Carl Hare, Marker's Ultimate Channel. Hello, Caden Studios. Hi, Callie. How are you? I'm great, Caden. How are you? Dennis Lynch. Okay, now we're going somewhere. That's right, we are. Now we are. We weren't really before. Now we are. Okay. Now comes So that works. That is now a functioning switch. Well, we haven't tested it, but I'm going to say it is. Okay. That we now have forever and eternity in the game. This I'm going to ungroup. I'm going to hit union. Just so I can get this to the right spots. I'm going to line this up with this. Please tell me that's lined up. It isn't, because it hates me. Let's go to 0.025. Let's go to local. Is that the world axis? How is it so off? What's happened? I literally took those tracks from there. Let's go to local. I don't understand how that happens. So if I do like that, would I just mess it up back here? Kind of. So there. Is that lined up now? Still no. Autosave. A little bit there. And nope. Definitely not what I wanted when I selected an arrow. And there. And now it's off the other way. How's that? Okay, now it's lined up on both sides. That is just about the most annoying thing in the world. Well, not just about. But it is very annoying. But you think about the whole world. So then let's find a spot. I'm going to say like around there. For a switch. Right? Something like that maybe. And we'll duplicate it again. And then we'll separate and group. Separate and group. We'll separate and group. Okay, so now all of these tracks should be working. Except apparently this, because it doesn't want to. So do that. Union, pull, separate, group. Okay. So now that should be working. You should be able to like use this section except for here because there needs to be a switch that goes there. Okay. Okay. And then we have to do the same thing on the other side. How many more times do I have to do this? It's actually pretty straightforward after that. We have to make one more switch, and that's kind of it. Gotta test it. Well, we could test it. Except I won't be able to get there because I will be able to get there. We should test it, shouldn't we? Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come over here. Well, I'm not gonna go all the way over there. I'm gonna duplicate Wilson. Put Wilson on this track. Just so that I don't have to go get a different train. And I don't always trust Zeffy, but I do trust Wilson. So let's go to 0625. Local for Wilson. Let's bring you down. Where are your wheels at? Those are your fake wheels, but your real wheels. You need to be up a bit. Where are your real wheels? I don't even know. Are you on the tracks? Probably not quite. There's your gliders. Probably come down a bit. Okay, we'll try it out this way. I'm gonna hit save in case something goes horribly wrong. And then I'm gonna go play here. Yeah, let's read through the comments because I'm getting a number of comments now. I'm a ways back. Will V be in this update? Probably not when it goes live because you guys want this out faster than longer. So V will take me a little bit longer. Don't forget the Heidi Chugger Tunnel and the train station. We haven't even finished the track. We have to do the track before you do the buildings. Carl Hare is just a bunch of play buttons. Very cool. Chuggington is blue track to sell toys. Maybe. Um. Let's see. Hello, Red Engine Bobby. Nice to see you. Hi, Kellypan. My name is Octavian. Hello, Octavian. Can you add Harrison in this update? You're not the only one asking. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Can I make Harrison tomorrow? I will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm spending time with family this weekend, which is why I've been streaming during the weekday. And before I make any trains, we have to finish the scenery. So I always work. I do the scenery and then I do the trains. So there's a few things that we actually have to test here. Right, Wilson? Yep. Let me drive. There we go. I'll show you all the switches and that they work. Or not. They were working yesterday. That's it. Okay, so that works. That's good. Good start. I know that this isn't going to work because that's a union. Why didn't that switch work? That's odd. I tested it in Brewster yesterday, I thought. What's going on with you? Well, it looks like we're getting Zeffy. Someone has been telling me that there is something wrong with Wilson, so that was also kind of to see that. Choosing Wilson was intentional. And now I'll have to investigate further. Okay, and let's take Zeffy. And if Zeffy does it too, that it's not just Wilson. Oh, Zeffy did it just fine. See, there we go. The track automatically switched. Oh, good. Okay, so then that worked just fine. That one also worked. And if I do that, excellent. And if I close it, good. Oh, wait, there's a rail missing there, though. That always happens. How does that always happen? Probably because I made it part of open. Oh, regardless. Okay, so then that switches properly. That's a good test of that. That switches properly. Now, how far do I have to go for it to trigger? There. Let's see. And it appears to be working. Let's go get Zeffy. So there's a problem with Wilson, is what you're saying. That's Wilson that's doing it. That's something with his joiners then. Or not his joiners. His, what do you call those pieces that keep them on the rails? I forget. There's something wrong with those. And let's throw the switch. There we go. I do actually quite like the arrows. And and I have to be careful how far I go because that's a union, right? Yeah, and it's also got collisions turned off. But what we learned from that is that it works. And if I come here, oh wait, it did turn. What point? There. There. And let's check out over here. There. And there. It seems like all the tracks are in place. Except that yellow thing is sticking out again on that side. Okay, well, I'm glad we did this. I am glad that we did this. Even though it's still a really confusing track. What do you call train wheels? I don't remember what they're not wheels. Gliders. That's what they're called. Gliders. Okay. So, well, if I investigate, there is gliders. They're probably not. I know what it is. I totally know what it is. So his glider is there, and his wheel is there. Right? The issue is that the glider isn't low down enough to actually keep him on the track. That's the issue with Wilson. We will correct. But not right now. See, I knew what it was right away. So let's fix this. I can go away. And let's go over here. And I don't want this to be part of open. So here's the thing. I actually have to separate it, I think. Which is going to be a pain, but I'll do it. Separate. And then one stud at scale, duplicate it. And where does the curve start? So if I put it to like there, it's too much. There, let's say. And then I bring this one back to meet it there. So then it becomes this and this, union, and we call it open. And part goes into switch track. Okay. That should correct that issue, and then the other one is correct as well. Okay. These, I don't know if I like these. I tried to preserve them, but I don't like them anymore. I actually think they make it look very confusing when it's open. But that's okay. Just like that. Oh, actually, I'm going to keep them. Because why not? I just changed my mind like that. So I work. That's how I work. So what I want to do now is I'm just going to bring these out to here. Wait, no. No. One stud. Thank you. Thank you, please. And let's find a spot where this lines up with both. Oh yeah, perfect. Now we go to 025. And local and the world axis are the same. So if I bring this to like there, there, there. So that's what lined up there, but it's not quite lined up here. So then let's just go boom. Well, actually, it needs to come down. Not probably over this way, down, and over. Okay, so it's lined up there. How is it doing with these? I can't tell. Ain't that funny? I can't tell. Off just by a bit. So we'll do it that way. And that way. Still off. That's too much now. How did I line it up on the outside? Okay. That's not quite lined up, but if I do like this, actually, okay, I understand now. How does that work? On this side, that looks good. And on this side, that also looks good. Okay. Probably just a touch more in, probably. Yeah, that's probably as good as I'm going to get. Okay. Now, is there any other track that needs to go in the middle there? I mean, kind of, but for now, I'm not going to worry about it. So this is going to get pulled to there. And duplicate it. And then pull it to about here. And I'm going to duplicate it again. Pull it to about there. And then all of these become separated and then grouped. Separated and then grouped. Then separated and then grouped. This is a model, so I'm going to do that. Union. Pull you back to where you need to be, which is around there. Then we're going to separate and group. Okay, so now this track, you can actually make it around here. And you can make it from there to there. Okay. Good to know. And let's now correct this monstrosity. Let's do some cleanup first. If you didn't like doing this the first time, you're gonna love doing it the second time. And I wish that I could copy it over, but I can't because it's different different directions, right? Hello. I'd be careful with doing this because I actually think that it does start to overload Roblox a bit. Then take this. And let's pull it back to here. Duplicate it. And then pull it into there. And then we'll just delete. That can probably be deleted too. Yep. Delete. 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 I have to remember in here this. as well as this probably. And we'll just pull this to like there. Duplicate it and pull this back to like here. Then this can go, this can go. Once these go, it kind of becomes clear what has to be done. That can go, and then the next one can go as well. Okay. We need 25 more CHUGGINGTON characters, so that's going to take years. I'm one person. I'm only one person. Okay, then let's take this, pull it to like there. Well, let's go to 2.5. Duplicate, and we'll do the same thing on this side. Pull it into like there. And we'll pull this back to like there. Yeah, saving, saving. We'll duplicate it and pull this to there. Okay, so it's a little bit cleaned up. Still more to do. Duplicate, bring that to there, but I do worry a little bit about, that's okay. This can go, this can go, this can go, this can go, that one can stay, but then that can go. And that can just be pulled back a bit. Okay, that feels better. Over here, this can go, and this can go. This can be pulled back, please. Same thing with this one. Go, go. Pull yourself back. Pull yourself back. I'll do the same over here. And we'll just get rid of all these. And then we'll come into here. We'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. And that. And then, oh, this is a complicated one now. So this goes there. Duplicate. Then it can go there. Duplicate, and then it can come to here. Like that. Duplicate. And duplicate. What's going on here with these ones? Uh-oh, I forgot to get rid of them. Got rid of the yellow ones, but didn't get rid of those ones. Unacceptable. How could I? How dare I? We'll pull this back. And we'll pull that back. And we'll duplicate that. And we'll pull that to like there. Uh-oh, that can go back. How's that looking? A bit better. And this can go to there. Delete. Pull you back to like there. That's good. I'll pull you to like there. Duplicate. That just about there. This can go back. All these can go. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's as good as we're gonna get. That feels good to me. Okay. Make sure the tracks are still lined up. Looks like it. Okay. Then we need to do these guys. World. Oh my goodness. Local's better. Duplicate. Over you come. We're going to ungroup. We're going to get rid of what? Track. Switch is what we want. Look at that. Isn't it glorious? Close, we're going to separate. I just want the arrow. Everything else can go. Open, we can separate. And I just want the arrow. Now, if I'm just honestly gonna ungroup this. Autosave. Very important. And then switch. I'm gonna take this and this, group it. Gonna take switch controller and this and paste it into here. Okay. So then I'm gonna ungroup. Uh-oh. And then I want this still be on this side because I also want it to be accessible to people traveling in the other direction. I feel like having it here is most accessible. This switch can be rotated like that. Or no, actually it is right. It is right. Well, how about them apples? So then I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna take, oh, we need to do the open tracks. Ah, yes. Before we get too ahead of ourselves. How does I pull that? So we don't want to do that. So we pulled it there. Then this open segment is gonna start right here. Yeah, good enough. Like that. Pull this to meet it. Excellent. So there's one open segment. This, let's go to 2 5 studs. Duplicate. Pull this over to where it should be, which is there. And then pull this over to meet. There. It's gonna stick out. That's no good. There we go. And we're gonna duplicate and bring this over here. Like so. Okay, so it's that, and there's this one. This is the hard one. So there's that. Duplicate it. Put here, duplicate it. And then duplicate it again to go to there. So it should probably go to like there. We'll duplicate it again. And bring it to there. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we have to do the... Well, first, let's just union the open pieces while we're here. And the up arrow, we're going to hit that, and it's going to become open. I was going to call it union for a second. Glad I didn't. Okay. Then we have these pieces, which I've just learned. I can do this. Like that. It's genius. Is that really good? Yeah, it is actually. Duplicate. Let's pull it to like there. 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 Duplicate it. And pull it there. And then we'll pull this back to like there. Take this. We'll pull it to like there. Okay. Did I do this one too? I did, apparently. Okay, so then I'll do this, 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 and this, and this, and this, and this, this, and this, right? Yes. This, and this, and this, and this, and this. And this. Then I'm going to hit that union, and I'm going to call it close. Dennis Lynch, even though the daily videos are over, we still have 2 parts left. That is correct. So I don't know when I'm going to do them because I am busy on weekends. Pretty much the rest of the summer. Hooray! Because I'm going to be spending time with family. So they'll be during the week. I don't know when though. Right? We're going to have like, we're going to have to do the buildings for this, for ye old Roundhouse Park, which will probably be parts 9 and 10. We'll be just finishing up this such like this, because now that's done. This needs to be finished. So parts 9 and 10 will probably be that. And I don't know when I'm going to do them, to be honest with you. But I was thinking about it this morning. Like, think about all the progress that we've made this week and how long that would have taken if I did this as weeklies. So I am glad that I did this. Okay, then let's hit group. And model. So I want to take this, 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 and this, and group it together. I'm going to call it switch. I don't know what's in these. Those. And this should also be part of switch. Open. What did I do? This and this and this should all be grouped, let's say. Model, switch. So close, open. I come here and I ungroup. Yeah, you should have 2 models. But what's this? Group. Then switch model. Let's put my switch into there. Make sure that this has, yep, that's correct. Let's ungroup. Let's call it double switch right hand. And we'll call it switch track. And then come over here. We're going to call this, I'm going to ungroup it, I guess. We're going to call this double switch left hand. We'll call this switch track. Okay. So that's done. Boy, oh boy, that's done. Now I have to do the crossover here. Look at this. There's so much left to do still. And I've got 40 minutes till I have to go. So let's just get what we can get done. This is a lot of work though. Get this done proper. This ungroup union. I think it uses up memory every time I do that. There we go. Scale 1. Separate. Group. And hit save, just because. That's still a union. Excellent. Now there isn't much space being left there. It's only about that. Right? It is only about that. So I'm going to duplicate it. Like so. Even though like there's I'm doing this evenly, but it does forget. And this is a model, right? So then I'm going to separate. And I'm going to group. Okay, now we need to tidy this up. You know, I'm just going to get rid of these, actually. I feel like that's simpler, just to get rid of them. So we'll start with that. Next, we'll pull this to like, let's go to 2 5 studs. We'll pull these back. And then we'll duplicate them. Like there. Duplicate. So crossovers work pretty much the same way. They just need to be switches. So we'll do that. So that's tidied up. Let's do this side. We'll pull that back to there. I think I know I duplicated it, but that's okay. I don't want to duplicate that one. Duplicate. Like that. And duplicate. I already have switches, but again, I want to do them new because it's been 3 years since I've done crossovers. And I've gotten a lot better at Roblox since then, so I do feel like I could do a better job. And for you guys, I only want the best. Duplicate. And duplicate. So there's that. And we'll pull this back. We'll duplicate that. We'll duplicate that. And we'll pull that across. We're doing it. Okay. So, and we'll pull this across like that. We'll duplicate it. And we'll duplicate it. I just duplicated the wrong one again. That's okay. And so there's that. Actually, I don't mind duplicating these ones, because then it kind of makes sure that they stay the same length at the back end as the front end. Well, you know what I mean. right? So that it's evenly split, let's say. I don't remember how I did the switches like 3 years ago, or the crossovers 3 years ago. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look. So let's go there, duplicate, pull it there, duplicate. We'll pull this to there. I'll pull this to there. And then we'll pull this to there. No! Sorry. And then we'll pull this to there. And this to there. Look at that. Okay. I do want to know how that compares to the crossovers I've done in the depot before. That feels neater. Like that does feel neater. Let's just go for a little sidetrack. Hmm. I see. Yeah, what I've just done feels neater. Totally does. Totally feels neater. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. So I do feel like hmm. Now the way to do the switches for this is kind of interesting. Because maybe we just go back to having a button do it. But because in the show, of course, they don't work like this. Um, they work differently in the show because they don't work like Roblox trains. They work like real trains. So I feel like just having, and I don't know how to do the directions on a button, like on the new switch handle that we've done. So I feel that maybe just like a big neon button might be good. So I'm just doing it like this. Because you'll never see them both open, you know? It doesn't really matter. I don't think. Just as long as they're like that. So then let's just pull that to like there. Do the same thing on this side. Yeah, see, you'll never know. Chuggington, we're chugging. Chuggington, we're chugging home. There. And we'll duplicate. No! And we'll just put it there. Put that to there. Pull this to there. This is really like a tutorial in how to do Roblox games, if you think about it. You know, you could learn a lot just by watching this. Okay, so then I'm going to go here, 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 and here. I'm going to call this I'm going to union them. I'm going to call them open. Let's do the other side. Jeremy Kaser says he loves this game. I'm so glad. So glad, Jeremy. I love it too. And then we'll go here. And we'll go here. And we go here. Okay. And then we'll just pull that to there. Then pull that to there. I'm going to leave like the inner rails because I actually think they look kind of cool. But I don't know. I feel like they look cool. Autosave. Okay, so that side's done. Duplicate. And we'll do that. Duplicate. And we'll do that. And we'll duplicate. I'll just pull this back. We'll duplicate again. It's not an exact science doing this. Sometimes it's just like you develop your own workflow. And that's totally what I've done with this game. So I'm going to take all these. In a union. I'm going to call them close. And then, how do I want to do the button for this? I do feel like just having a big neon button would probably be best. So I'm just going to create a part. Let's go to one stud. Let's anchor it. It's going to be a big neon button. I'm going to make it pink. And it's going to be neon. Not mud. Neon. Not pavement. Neon. Okay, third time's a charm. And I'm going to call it switch. Okay. Then I'm going to come into here and take that. And take that. I'm going to group them together. I'm going to call this model switch. And then I'm going to take, so there it is. But I want to take everything kind of here. Is that everything? Yeah, and then group it. And what's in here? Just switch, model, model. Oh. Because I need this, and I need this as well. Group. Now where'd that group go? Model. Switch. Model, model. Oh. So let's just put open into there. And where's close? Let's put close into there. Close model, model. Put model, model into there and make it a model. We'll call it switch track. Okay. Then we're just going to take the switch controller. We're going to paste it into here. we need to take the click, paste it into there. And then we need open block. Let's do closed block 1 and 2. Let's duplicate them. Put them like here, but we're going to then put them into switch. Close block 1 and 2, and we're going to duplicate them and put them like here. And number 1, we're going to make 3. And then we're going to make this 4. We're going to go into switch controller, close block 2. We're going to do this twice. And we're going to go to 3. And we're going to go to 4. Then we're going to come over to this switch here because it's already lined up. We're going to take this. And where's my selector? Take this. Auto save. And then duplicate. And what I'm actually going to do. Wait, I think I've got them backwards. I actually think I have them backwards. Right? Because this is close. Yeah. Oops. So these are correct. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them over here. I'm going to call it close block 4, close block 3. And where are these guys gone? This is going to become open block 1. And this is going to become open block 2. And then this is going to become open block 3. And this is going to become open block 4. Go back to switch controller. We're going to paste this twice, and we're going to make it open block 3 and open block 4. Okay, then we're going to hit save. Are these models now? Nope. So separate, group, and this. I don't think there's anything else that needs to, well, there is a switch that needs to go into this one. But that's it. So let's separate and then group. And this, oh, wait. So this. And where are the other ones? This and this need to go into, oh no. What are we calling these? Close blocks. They need to go into here. All right, there we go. And we're going to just call it, yeah, it's going to be switch. The model is going to be double crossover. And we should probably test it. And to test it, I think I'm just going to fix Wilson here just to test what needs to be done to him to correct this issue, which I am very sorry for. I'll bring this down 1. That might work. Bring down 1. 1's actually too much. Let's go to 0.5. This should correct it for the most part. Let's go over here to do the same thing. That should correct it. Okay. Gonna hit save. And let's go to play here. And then I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to lay the track for the for the drive-in, or the ride-in. And then there's only, really, there isn't a lot to do after that. I've kind of like overestimated this a little. I mean, there's a little detour at a certain point, like little siding, but I don't know. I feel like we've already done enough switches, you know? Although I do need to make a left-hand parallel switch anyways. Because of course I do. Oh, well, not really. I don't have to. Well, I should. So then I might as well. Yeah, I have to. I thought about it and then I thought, yeah, I have to. Okay, let's see. I just want to test out these tracks and make sure that everything's functioning properly. It's a beautiful day. Just a beautiful day. Okay, so Wilson's running. Let's see if that fixed it. It did! Haha! Well, hey, as he would say. And then these should all be working. Yeah, a little bumpy. Wonder why it's so bumpy. And then that goes. Yep. Hey! Does this switch it? It does! Look at this. So that switch. Boom! Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Do 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 do. It's working. Oh, it's fun when it all works out. I may have to replace that switch to the new correct one. Let's see, let's throw that. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Let's just investigate this. I want to see how it looks. That looks fine. Great. Oh, that's really good. Hello, Ko. Henrique. I think maybe, I don't know how to say that. And I want to try again because I feel like it's going to be worse. Can someone from chat tell me when this version of the game launches? When it's done. I don't know. Oh, it's nearing the end of July. I'm gonna say like within the first 2 weeks of August. I'm gonna say within the first 2 weeks of August. Okay. Look at this. Oh, it's working beautifully. Is it still a union? Yeah. Um, okay. Now, we could start laying the track for the ride in, or we could connect this, and I feel like connecting this would be better. So what we have left to do, we have the ride in, which comes off here, circles around, and then is all these tracks. We have a track that goes from here across a lake into here. And I have a track that connects here. Those are the three tracks left to do, and I think the one I'm going to do is this one that connects into here. Or maybe I'll do this one. I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, you know what? I'll do that one. That's going to be the quickest, I think. So, we have to keep in mind that there's a building going there too. Although we can build around this because I feel like this needs space to do this. So let's go to 0625. Line this up. Actually, I was using 025 lately. I've been doing that. And, oh, it was so close. And then I moved my mouse one way and the track went the other way. All right, well, that's pretty good. And then I do need like a proper one of these. Yes. Hit duplicate. And it's a model. So really I just need that. Yeah, minus 155. What are you at? Minus 135. Let's make you minus 150. Yeah, that about works. Nope. Totally that doesn't work. Let's just line you up. Not bad. There. It's about where Archimedes would put you. And then let's do launch Archimedes. Flip axis. And let's find... Well, where do we start from? What is this at? This at 0. 90 is what we want then. Right? Because then that would be at 90. Yeah, it is. So then I'm just going to take that for now. Group it. Let's go to the world axis. And let's bring you over here. Spin you around 180 degrees. Let's find a way to line you up. Please tell me that's right. Looks like it is. It is. Let's line you up. Please. What's that, Percy and the Magic Carpet? Please? Come on. Come on. Which way am I moving it? If I do 215, which direction does it go? Oh, interesting. Okay. Then let's do 150. Did I get it? Can't tell because there's grass in the way. Editor. Paint. Mud. 4. Did that get it? Yeah, it did actually. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. We should use that tool more often. Let's go over to here and find a place. That's actually perfect how that lines up. And let's go to 0625. Well, actually, it was 0125. That was best. And line these up with the same kind of precision. 109, 140, 150, 180, 190. How's that? I feel like 180 might have been better. Yeah, 180 was better. Actually, 170. There we go. Aha. Then this, get rid of Archimedes. Let's go to scale. Bring that down. Duplicate it. And we'll just fill it in like that. And we'll duplicate it again. Here, watch this. Separate. I'm gonna deselect those ones. Delete. And these are gonna become grouped. Separate, group, separate, group. Okay. And then to celebrate, I'm just gonna hit save before I do this. I'm gonna ungroup. I'm gonna union. And then I'm gonna just shoot this straight across. There. I'm gonna separate. And I'm gonna hit group again. Look at that. Okay. So then there's a bridge there. That'll bring those across. Okay, that feels pretty good actually. And then that actually feels really good. And then there'll be the ride-in, and then there'll be a track that splits off to the left. Okay. Maybe we do... Well, you know what? Maybe that'll be it for today. Because, you know, I don't know what else I can do except do some painting. Except it's just going to be painted back over again because it's going to become water. It's going to become water. But we could just do all this. And we'll cross that off. And there we go. We'll just make sure that that switch kind of has space too. And we'll cut across there. Widen that one out a bit. And give that a bit of space there too. There we go. we'll just give that some room. That's what you guys are saying while I'm doing this. What's that big button for? It's a switch. It's to switch the crossover. That's why it's neon. It's like, hey, push me, push me. I could put a graphic on it. That might help. I could do that next time. Put just a little arrow graphic on it, showing that this is a switch. Okay. That feels pretty good. Can't believe we spent 2 hours putting that together, doing this switch, these two switches, and then this. Next time might be more exciting. Next time, we are going to finish the track. Probably do a bit of, like, we'll finish the ride-in track. We'll do the track that connects over here. And then we'll do all the scenery. And it'll be great. It'll be really, really great. There we go. What does it look like from the sheds? Let's see. Oh yes, it's starting to look good. Starting to look really good indeed. Alright guys, thank you for spending your Friday morning with me. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Go outside, do something fun, see some friends, see some family, watch something really good. I'll be back, I don't know when. Maybe I'll do this on another weekday next week. I will, of course, let you know. But there's not much left to do now. There isn't much left to do at all. We are very close to the finish line. Look at what we've done. I like to do this at the end of every time. Look at that. The new updates are going to look something like this. It's going to be amazing. All right, guys. Thank you again for spending your Friday with me. And we will see you all next time.